Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today is Monday, July the 7th. I hope all of you had a fabulous Independence Day weekend and celebrated patriotically our birthday. What I've got going on today is I am headed to California to meet up with my mom. And then at the end of the month, we are flying out to San Antonio for my son's basic military training, his BMT training graduation. He is in the Air Force. So I thought I would take you along on the journey. I'm at my first rest stop, really. I'm only about 20 minutes in, but I have to go potty. So I thought I would just kind of show you the rest stop, and I will just show you. All right, so what am I bringing? Well, most of the stuff that I'm bringing is going to be for my mom, stuff that I've been kind of picking up for her when I go to the store. Including I had some extra rice, and in the green tote has some Redmond salt and different things. And that bag just has some blue masa flour and some other items. Pretty vague, huh? I've got my green drink. I've got my green drink, and I've got my supplements and things like that in here. And I have a case of water under here. I just keep a wool blanket to keep the light off of it. Inside the cooler that I have, I'm bringing home some meat for my mom. So we've got some ground beef from our cow. There's some pork down there. I have to bring my heavy cream. And there's also some prairie fire dogs. Okay, I'm all packed up and ready to go. I've got my Jackery. I've got these gummy things that I'm trying to work through. They're not that great. And I just have some random things, my clothes and some items that I'm gonna bring for my mom, and then the items that we need for the trailer there in California. And then in here is a bunch of Thrive Life food that I'm gonna give to my mom, along with some other things. This is a little closer look. Remember the Sasson that I bought at my grocery haul? Well, that's going to my mom's. I had some of this in my pantry too that we didn't like. Well, I didn't like. I brought some garbanzo beans to make some hummus, but I forgot the tahini. Oh well. Okay. This is my carry-on bag for my flight and just some personal items. And then in the front seat, I have all my drinks. I have snacks. I made some brownies Saturday night. I've got some cheese. And oh, I did get the tahini. It's right here. Yay. And my coffee, and just about an hour and 15 minutes into my 18-hour to 20-hour road trip. Depends if I stop and sleep. But anyways, I'm headed to Southern California to meet up with my mom and my son, who I haven't seen in a very long time. And then at the end of the month, my mom and I are flying to San Antonio to my son's graduation. So I thought I would share some of the music that I listened to in the 17 hours that I'm on the road. You ready? Here we go.
Don't know where you at, don't know where you been, don't know nothing. You're leaving him to grieve.
Okay, we are in Battleground, Washington, which is just in the southern part, just before Vancouver, Washington. And then we'll cross over the Columbia River Gorge into Portland, Oregon. So I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see what I see. And we are just about at the border. We are going to go over through this bridge, or we're going to go on this bridge. And then the Columbia River Gorge is right underneath us. Can't really see it. I love driving through Washington, Oregon. And during the daytime, especially in the spring and summer, it's beautiful. It is just, especially Oregon. Oregon is just gorgeous. Northern California is pretty too, but once you get south of like Red Bluff, Redding, rather do that at night. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I feel. And now we are in Portland, Oregon, and there's an airport. We used to live in a mobile home, or we used to live in an RV park in Portland, right down the street from the airport, and we'd be able to watch the airplanes fly over. They were super close. It was really cool. But I didn't really enjoy living in Portland. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't feel like I thrived a whole lot while I was there. But we're really liking it in the Lacey, Olympia area of Washington. Okay, so we just crossed over the Columbia River Gorge into Portland, Oregon. And this, I think, is probably my most favorite part of the drive. Once we actually get past probably Salem, Oregon, which is about 40 miles from Portland. They have the only In-N-Out burger there. But then it's just smooth sailing until we get to the Sacramento area. And then California is just going to be hell. So let's enjoy some more music. And I hope you guys are enjoying the video.
We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues.
All this traffic, and I have to pee. I don't need gas. I still got about 3/4 of a tank. I get really good gas mileage. This car has been amazingly dependable. I thank God and I say a prayer every time I leave the house. This car really has gotten me all around the Pacific, up and down the northwestern region quite a few times. So I tend to travel rest stop by rest stop, go to the bathroom either at a rest stop when I need to, and then if I need gas, I try to go to the bathroom. But for the rest stops, if I don't go, usually they tell you how many miles until the next rest stop. I try to gauge it. Can I wait 45 minutes? Can I wait an hour? And if I can't, then I try to make myself go. I finally made it to a rest stop in Aurora, Oregon, and I love their rest stops. Are so beautiful. They're really nice. And I also need to look for some pine cones. My mom always asks for them during Christmas, but they drop in the summertime, so I'm ahead of the game. I already have a few, but I'm gonna look and see if I can find some, stretch my legs a little bit and use the potty, maybe see if I can scrummage a snack. Let's see if maybe we can find a parking spot in the shade. Let's go right here. The first rest stop that I had to stop in maybe 20 minutes into my trip in Washington, the bathroom was disgusting, which is so unusual because the rest stops in Washington and Oregon are generally really clean, like really clean. The problem is when you get into California, they're just not that clean if they're open at all. At least during my route that I take every time I come and head down to Southern California, which is pretty often, a few times a year. This is the truck stop, pretty clean. I found 2 pine cones to bring home to Mom, and I will stop at a rest stop in Northern California because I think those are like where the big pine cones are. We'll see. All right, let's go back to the car. These are some of the pine cones that I picked up on our walk at one of the parks that we go to. So I'm just going to add the 2 there. And she'll be good to go. So we've got some kind of drama going on. I'm not sure. There's a couple cars pulling in, and then I'm gonna get in and I'm gonna go and be about my way, my own business. Oh, you can see she's over there checking IDs. Okay. Oh, that should put me right about, we're about 58 miles from Roseburg, which is where I normally get gas, and I'm just under half a tank, so that'll put me perfect. I can rehydrate, and within that hour I can go use the potty again. Getting ready to go through Grants Pass, and then we'll be into Medford, and then we will be into California. Still got 11 hours from the California-Oregon border to my mom's house, so I'm only 6 hours in. Really, I'm still about 2 hours from the border, roughly, and so it's going to be about a 19 or 20-hour drive. And I have a banger of a headache, so I've turned off the music, and I took some ibuprofen and drank a bottle of water, and hopefully it will just go away. Now I'm going to focus on driving. Just a couple more hours of the beautiful greenery and trees, and then Northern California is pretty, but you'll see how the landscape changes. I'll show you. I'll try to remember to put that in to the video if it comes out. Ashland is 31 miles. from here. And then we'll see how far the border is from there. We are in Ashland. That's a way station. So you can see there's not as many trees. It's becoming a little bit more deserty. It's still beautiful though. Haven't had as much rain, and so everything is kind of yellow and dried out. But it's still beautiful. California. There is not much here. We are almost to Weed, California, and there's Mount Shasta there off into the distance. You really can't see it very well, but I have some pictures, and the temperature is currently 100 degrees. There's nothing, but we still have some mountains to go through.